Hello, thank you for listening to the Skate Fillet podcast. Today is Wednesday, or no, it's Tuesday. We switched our schedule. It's Tuesday. This is Skate Fillet 96. I'm Grant Fierro, and this is Michael Medina, as always. And our weekly guest, you could say, is Rachel, his dog. So a couple things we're going to talk about today. Andrew Brophy was announced on Girl. Nick Tucker's Push Part was released. South the Barracks 10 has officially begun. And probably, I'll go with my favorite thing of the week. The Good Homies Skater of the Year tour video. Or trip, I guess not only tour, I don't know, whatever.
Carnage.
It went off, we'll just put it that way. And
Straight carnage.
We'll discuss all those things more soon. We'll start off with Andrew Brophy getting announced on Girl.
It wasn't the shocker or anything. We knew that it was happening.
I had no clue.
You had no clue?
Just kidding. I think everyone had a clue.
That's so sick.
Shocked the world.
Did you happen to watch the Krail Tap Pro Picks?
Yes, I did indeed.
Yeah, that was sick. So I guess that's where the announcement took place, I guess. Because that's what it seemed
I would
like,
assume I think, I'm sure they had definitely talked about it.
He definitely seemed like he was a little surprised
maybe he hadn't seen the graphic, or at least not in person yet.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think that obviously he knew what was going on, but he was just, I don't think he had seen that board yet.
In person, at least, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking sick, dude. We both know how we all like Australian skateboarders on this podcast show thing.
Dude, Brophy's sick. Like you said, it wasn't a surprise because he's been skating with those dudes. He's been in the weekdays edits, been putting girl stickers on his boards, wearing the girl hat. So it was no shocker.
Literally since as soon as Cliche went under.
Yeah, immediately after. So yeah, it was no shocker, but great fit to the team. Brophy's. I think majority of people enjoy watching Brophy. Like you just mentioned, crazy pop, really good style. And then obviously they did that little what was it, like a minute and a half or something, a street clip.
It was sick. That's super long. Bunch of pop shove-its.
Super rad. Dude, the one over the rail, over the double curve rail. That one was first try, they said.
Super tight too.
So good. The blunt slide, I think he popped out fakie on the USC ledge, the gap to ledge.
No, he goes to forward.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brophy killed it in that. I think tray flip over the bench in a line was rad. Just because probably one of the first things I think of when I think of Brophy is the fact that he was the first person to ever tray flip a table. So I love seeing him do tray flips. One of my favorites.
It's definitely a good look for Krail Tap for sure.
Yeah, definitely get a new face in there and a new face of someone that's already well established as a professional skateboarder.
Totally. That's kind of like what I was saying though, is they lost a iconic dude. You know what I mean with MJ.
I would say a few. Costin and Guy weren't that long ago.
Right, but yeah, you're right. But you're right.
They've lost a lot. BA.
Yeah, no shit.
Obviously that's going back, but even just looking since pretty sweet.
Yeah.
There's been a lot.
Got their video coming out. Maybe they'll get some love in that.
Yeah, the Flare video dropping. It's supposed to come out in spring, so a couple months.
Definitely excited for it, dude.
I'm psyched for that. Riley Hawk, Sibo, Yanni.
I'm honestly most excited for Vincent.
Yeah, Vincent is raw.
Seeing that dude skate in person is fucked up, dude. He skates so crazy. Fast.
Mike, is there a way you can put that other headphone in?
Yeah,
I think it's rubbing against something. Oh, okay. I thought
that's possible.
I think it was.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I just wanted to see if it would help, and I think it did. Yeah, I don't know. Not much else to say about and also, so they're doing that Girl and Chocolate pop-up shop in LA right now. It's I think it's at the Grizzly store or next to it. It's somehow connected with Grizzly. And so I saw when they launched that, and then they're special event Thursday. So I actually meant to mention it last week. I'm well, obviously the special event's going to be Brophy announcement. But yeah, Rad. I'm psyched they put out footage because I think Brophy's really fun to watch. And yeah, not much else to say about it though.
Good fit.
Hopefully see yeah, great fit.
There you go.
GX1000 released a video on Thrasher called
This is what
Adrenaline
everyone's
Junkie.
talking about, huh?
Yeah, this one's popping off for sure. Did you give this one a watch?
I did. I really enjoyed GX1000 shit. Even coming from someone who's like very vocal about not enjoying VX footage, I think that the way that they present it is really sick. Like the most urban looking spots, I guess. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'll say one thing, like Al Davis was like clearly the star for me.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that boy went off, man. The switch ollie
with the camo fit. Ooh,
crazy, looking like Master P in 2001 and shit. That was super sick. I feel like he compiled a good amount of footage for that too. I feel like if somebody were to make a montage of just his stuff, I feel like Rod Channel would probably call it apart. Because there's probably like a minute of Al footage at least.
Yeah, there's a good amount of Al footage in there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think my favorite thing in the entire, what is it, like an edit, I guess?
Montage.
Yeah, I guess my favorite thing, and it was his back 50, like the drop down back 50 to 50.
Yeah, I wrote that one down.
Fucked, dude. Totally fucked. The way that he did that was absolutely insane.
It was, yeah, that thing was gnarly. It was a big drop to the next
team
ledge.
is serious, man. And now he's the newest quasi pro. Like Al, he's on the come up, man.
Yeah, Al's killing it for sure. I think those GX1000 edits are definitely cool for him because I think a lot of people, they know that they're gonna get some Al footage in the GX video, which is rad.
Totally.
Super sick. I only took a couple notes just because a montage with a montage like that, it's kind of hard. Maybe I think in this specific Adrenaline Junkie one and montages in general, it can be hard to follow who's who. Especially because
it drives me crazy. Just fucking put the name.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
just fucking put the name. It's not hard. I just want to know who's who.
So I took a couple notes, but we already mentioned the back 50 drop back 50 was super sick. The switch ollie stood out to me a lot. And then I wrote down two of Ben Gore's clips. Was a nose grind pop out on a bank to ledge that was super well done, and then ollie to frontside wall ride.
That was gnarly. That angle was super tight. I was like underneath like that.
Yeah.
That was gnarly. Yeah.
And honestly, I don't remember his name. I just watched Skate Line and Gary talked about it. But the man that did mid hill bomb does a back 180 and then just bombs rest hill switch. That is unbelievable. That is so.
Are you talking about the guy that rolls into it switch and then comes back forward and then does like the ollie over the bar and then does that?
Yeah, he ollies it and then he does back 180, right?
It's front 180.
No, then those are two separate clips then, because there's one where.
Oh, for sure.
But that was sick the way that the guy rolled up and then ollied it. But
that's
towards the end,
that's
they showed him do it twice because he back 180s switch hill bombs and then he gets stopped by one of those yellow. Yeah, those yellow things are for blind people. That makes him slam, and then he does it again and goes through it.
You talking about when he like goes through the thing and then he smashes into it?
Right? He ollies.
Talking about where like he goes through it, he kicks flips through it. I'm pretty sure, and then he smashes into like a yellow sign, and then he does it again.
No, but there's that too.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. The switch hill bombs just blow me away. That's unbelievable.
No shit, man. I hear you.
Unbelievable that they're doing that, dude.
Dude, like I said though, man, it's tough to tell who's who in those, man. Mm-hmm. That's the only issue I have with it. Like, just as an example, what's that fucking dude's name from Lakai? Manchild?
Manchild, yeah. Yanni is. Well, I don't know if he was in this. Was Yanni in this? Manchild was for sure. But Yanni's.
All I know is that frontside flip was absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I like he does like 3 tricks in the whole edit, and that's it. Like, you don't even know. Like, he came and went. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I think a lot of people really enjoy GX footage just because it's different. It's gnarly. I think it's sick how it's kind of all themed, or like, you're gonna get gnarly hill bombs in a GX video, which is rad.
You know you're gonna get gnarly. That's like a given.
Yeah,
like that's what the gnarliest hill bombs.
Yeah, so that was.
Who else was in it, dude? List some names for me, because I'm like really.
Honestly, I can't remember any of the other
That's
names
what
than
I'm
we've already said.
saying.
Ben,
Dude, we
Al,
talk about skateboarding
Manchild.
every week.
What's his name? Yeah,
It seems weird to me.
I don't know, but if you just watch it through as an edit and try to not worry about like who is it or what they're like, it's just gnarly to watch and enjoy.
I just like knowing, even if it were an edit with my friends, I just like knowing. I don't know
No,
why.
I feel you. I feel you. Moving along. Nick Tucker's push part was released on Friday on the Barracks.
He got jiggy with it at that fucking stage, man.
That I can't even explain.
Whoa.
The fact that he can. Okay, tray flipping up that is gnarly on its own. That's what I hope people that haven't been there can understand. That is gnarly. That to tray flip up that is gnarly.
Dude, I feel like
not even
we're skipping the entire part.
Yeah, but I mean, you had already mentioned it, so we went to that. But we could go back.
I know.
Go ahead.
But dude, I mean, I think that it was one of those results of us, like we saw, or we had a feeling for a lot of the tricks that were done in it because of the push episodes or whatever, which kind of takes out the fun in it a little bit. Like knowing what's going to happen, just because you didn't show a make doesn't mean that trick isn't going to be in it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which is whatever. Like just as an example, like the kick flip up, crook, nollie late flip, like they pretty much showed him do that.
Yeah.
Like why would you do that? I don't understand that part of it, I guess. But it's cool. It's not a big deal. I just think that as far as like we got exactly what we were expecting, right? Like really stylish tricks, like straight skate mafia D, super pop, fakey flip over a fucking bench is absolutely insane, even though we already saw it. I thought that was, it's crazy that they did it with this and they did it with Miles' part where they had like a little like part where you thought it was the end, but then it kept going.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. I always appreciate like when I think the ender happened like on something extremely fucked up, like a fakey flip over a bench is fucked up. I thought that was the ender, and I was like, "What the fuck? We already saw that." You know what I mean? And then just like bangers after that. He found a lot of like bump over
he
things.
skates
You know,
over
like
stuff a ton, which I think is sick.
Yeah, like where I feel like we've never seen a lot of these spots, which is tight.
I really like the line that they had. Pretty much was an entire episode was dedicated to in Barcelona, where he ends it with he's like going. You have to go onto the ledge and then over that pillar container, whatever the thing is.
pole
that he
thing.
Front threes, yeah.
That
line's sick. Yeah, a lot of those spots, I thought it was cool because I don't know. I think skating over stuff is something that is definitely hard to do because you have to have all your
as fuck.
And it's sick because I don't know, it's just different. Like we see a lot of dudes huck and skate really big stuff, and not to take away from that at all, but I think skating over stuff is definitely different. You can't really compare them and say that's harder and harder. But it's crazy, like to have that many of your tricks with that much pop. Is really
backside
impressive.
flip over that one.
Yeah, he killed
it
for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He literally skates like he's still in Mafia. Like his style is exactly the same as theirs. It's tight. I mean, I'm not hating. I think it's sick. Those are like my favorite dudes. Yeah. I just think that's tight. Like you can totally see it in his style for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'll read off some a couple clips I wrote down that stood out to me.
Oh,
switch frontside flip. Oh, we'll get to that. Switch frontside flip. Switch frontside flip over a table in a line is unbelievable. He inward heel to this water gap that's actually like a mile from the house. That spot's
no shit.
Close. Yeah, it's right there. And that spot's really. I mean,
what do you do over it?
I've never skated it. It's everyone's board goes in the water there. People always you even see Nick's board falling it.
Yeah, just take your back.
It's weird.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. It's a weird spot. It's okay. First of all, I don't think flat gaps are ever done justice in footage, just because it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
That thing is big, very big. Not a lot of runway because it's like a pillar to a bridge, and you're over the water the whole time you're skating it, and so it's a weird spot. The inward heel on that is really gnarly. Tray flip, the bump over rail. that we've definitely seen other people skate. I think tray flipping, just a straight over something tray flip, is incredible. That is a crazy trick to do over stuff. Just the way it spins, like it's spinning like it's gonna hit the obstacle. That's wild. Back three flip over the bump over hydrant that everyone's been skating in a line was gnarly.
Oh yeah, that was
just switch front tail, switch front heel, and then back three flip over that. Yeah, that really surprised me. And then I wrote both stage tricks, so that would be tray flip, nose manny, nollie inward heel, and the ender, which was tray flip, nose manny, nollie late flip. Well, I just still don't. I want everyone to understand that hasn't been in the courthouse that tray flipping up the stage is insane, and the fact they can go to nose manny and shift the feet around and nollie inward heel out, and then to do nollie late flip out. Yeah, doing both of those perfect is like mind blowing.
Literally just zero tic tac whatsoever.
Yeah, just does it so solid, and then he nollie heeled over a fence and down a drop. And I think the spot looks sick.
Oh yeah, the way that they filmed it, like straight on,
really sick. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, that was tight.
Rad. Yeah, I like that clip a lot. So,
good call.
It was what you would expect out of Nick. I think Nick's known for the pop, the technical tricks, and really good at ledges and manuals. And that's what we got, which is sick. I mean, it's always cool to see someone maybe change it up and do something a little out of the ordinary, but it's also sick to see someone kind of play on their strengths, which I think is what he did.
Yeah,
we know what he's good at, and he's killing it at those obstacles and those tricks.
Yeah, it's like we didn't see any NBDs or some crazy ass shit, but everything we saw was like, I guess we did see some NBDs.
We did on the
stage. Yeah, for sure.
I can't believe that, dude. That's seriously my.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, go ahead.
Hmm? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say at this point, Nick's one of the first people to come to my mind when I think of the courthouse stage.
That's sick.
After what he's done in his primitive golden hour part, switch frontside flip, manual backside flip, multiple other clips, switch inward heel, switch manny, and then now these. That's
true. Good point. I guess I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah. He kills that thing, dude. And that thing is not hard to get up. I mean, it is hard to get up, is what I mean.
You ollie up it though. It's half of an ollie.
No, I mean I can ollie up it too, but I can't flip my board up it. Or definitely not the manual. Definitely
I don't think I can fucking ollie up that thing, dude.
Yeah, ollie's usually the only thing I do. Ollie and wally.
I'd like to see. I want to skate it. I want to wally it.
You want to wally it?
Yeah, I do. I'm not even kidding. I'll wally that fucker.
That's funny. Well, we're already talking about the barracks. About the barracks 10 bracket has been released.
So heavy.
The battles have begun. So we'll go to the first. Okay, actually, we'll start somewhere else. They have hosts this year doing the interviews and kind of some behind the scenes thing, and that's going to be Mike Mo and Chris Roberts. And actually, just before we went live, I just watched. They did this thing called Battle Talk, where they both sat down and watched the battles from this past weekend together and talked about the tricks and kind of just talked about the battle while they watched it.
I was actually able to watch that too, so I know what you're talking about.
I think it's sick that they're doing that. They're kind of just adding some new things that kind of haven't done in the past. And I think Mike Mo and Chris Roberts are two perfect people for it, because Mike Mo is someone that everyone that's watched about the barracks, is going to think of, and Chris Roberts seems to be growing as an announcer or a podcaster.
He's killing it,
which is rad, because everyone's psyched on the 9 Club. He also did I didn't watch any of it, but he did the webcast for Phoenix Amp, so it's sick to see that blown up for him as well. And then, so to get into the first battle, it was Cody Cepeda versus Mickey Papa. Did you who do you think was going to win going into it, Mike?
Cody.
You were thinking Cody all the way?
No, he's the real deal when it comes to the flat ground. No, not at all. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins the whole thing again.
Okay, but what about? I mean, Mickey got second place last
Mickey killed it, but I will just say right now, when it comes to like flat ground, Cody's the truth. There's no denying that. He has every trick.
Okay.
That's how I should. Like I said, I won't be surprised if Cody wins again. I don't want him to win. He's not my pick or whatever, my choice to win. But if he wins again, I'm not going to be surprised one bit.
Mm-hmm. I honestly,
we've seen him do everything. We've seen him do everything.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you could almost say that about everyone in this battle at the barracks. They can do every trick. A lot of people. So it's like, and that's like in a lot of pro contests, like Street League. Like they're all good enough to win, but who's gonna be able to handle it?
Right, but let me just make a comparison right here. Okay, so somebody that's in this just as an example, Miles. Okay. Miles versus Cody. I'm picking Cody 10 out of 10 times.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
That's taking nothing away from Miles. I'm just saying as an example, I'm 10 out of 10 times no matter what.
Going into this Mickey versus Cody, I didn't really know who to choose because obviously, like you said, Cody kills it. He's won about the barracks, but he's also had battles where where you can tell he's nervous and is off, which happened in the second year he did about the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know.
He also had a serious chip on his shoulder, though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he was playing Mickey, who got second place last year, killed it the whole time. So I was like, I don't know. We'll see. And then while I was watching it, when Mickey Papa did a fakey triple flip, I thought 100%.
That was fucked up.
I thought 100% the game was over. There was no doubt in my mind.
And then he does it. What?
And then Cody does it.
That's what I'm
then
saying,
Mickey
my friend.
Up, and then you see, first of all, you see the 540 shove it done perfectly, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can obviously tell switch frontside bigger spin. If you're playing Cody Zapata, you better start practicing your switch frontside bigger spins because he does.
He's got that,
and he knows that no one else does it, so he's gonna pull it out when he needs it. And pulling that out when someone's at T is a good bet of you winning.
You are preaching right now, man.
Yeah, so Cody killed it. It was a good battle. It was cool to see it go back and forth, and not know. Well, it wasn't a blowout at all. Ishad and Miles played the next day. Two of my favorites. Two of probably everyone's
we're not done. We're not done with this. We're not done with this.
Oh! What else do you have to say about Mickey? And
so you saw that wrap-up show or whatever with Mike Mo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, it's excellent to see Mike Mo. I think everyone going into this, before they released the bracket or whatever, everyone was really crossing their fingers that he was going to be involved, and when he wasn't, everyone was kind of like, fuck, that sucks. He's broke off worse than everyone assumed, I guess. But having him do this stuff and having him be present and really a face of it, so to speak, is fucking tight.
Yeah, I agree.
I also think Krab's fucking the 9 shirt is so sick, dude. The fact that he's wearing a 9 Club shirt is so tight. Those are sick as fuck. But yeah, for sure. But no, what was I gonna say? Dude, what do you think about that frontside flip, man?
Oh, back to that.
The heel dragger.
I'm gonna be honest. When I watched it,
I didn't notice.
Full speed, didn't notice.
Didn't notice at all.
The thing is, it's going to be hard to notice small ones like that because that was a minor heel drag. But in all reality, his heel touched on offense. So should it be a redo? Yes.
Totally.
Undeniably, if I saw that, whoever was reffing, if they did see it, I bet they would have called it. I think that it happened so quick that they didn't see it.
Yeah, totally.
I thought it was kind of impressive that Mike Mo noticed it.
He noticed it right away. He had to rewind that bitch. He was like, "Bring it back, bring it back."
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah, so I'm sure that's happened. You can't stuff like that. That happens so quick. I didn't notice it. So I'm sure that happens somewhat often, where it's such a minor touch that you don't notice it. Nothing you can do about that, really.
Were you excited for this match going when you saw it announced?
Cody versus Mickey.
Yeah,
I figured it would be a good one to watch. Yes.
Yeah, I totally thought the same thing. I was like, I think this may be potentially the best one of the best.
Yeah, it was a solid one. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to move on to the next day's battle?
Yeah, moving on, dude. Let's go.
Right, so Miles and Ishad battled on
Legends
on Sunday. Like I was saying, two of my favorite skateboarders and probably two of a lot of people's favorite skateboarders at the moment because they're absolutely killing it. Going in, I kind of had my money on Ishad because first of all, he's been in more about the barracks and we've seen him win. We've seen Miles in one bout the barracks before, and he lost. It's like he got killed, but that's the only time we've seen him play.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think watching them play really showed me. I think it really showed that Ishad is one of those dudes that like he can do anything. Ishad only got one letter, but it wasn't a blowout. It was like they went back and forth, so it wasn't boring.
Forever, they straight aided plus the tray
It
flips.
was a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Which was sick. So those are always fun to watch. You don't want to blow out. It's just boring. But yeah, I think it just really showed that Ishad can do every trick, and that maybe showed some tricks that Miles hasn't practiced in a while or doesn't have. But it also friggin' showed me that Miles is an unbelievable amount of pop. And
Denali inward.
the nollie heel.
Fucked up.
Both did great front flip.
Fucked up.
What was it? Switch?
Yeah.
I think it was just a regular heel flip that Miles did that was so good. Switch back heel.
That trick's hard as fuck.
The way Miles catches his big spins is the best. Just the flat ground one in that, or the one in his push part down. I think it's a 5 block. The way his front foot just stops him and then it turns looks incredible.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do that trick like they want to make it look like the way Miles does it, which is sick.
Dude, his looks so great.
It's definitely not a bad thing.
Yeah. So again, an entertaining battle. Two of my favorites. I kind of anticipated Ishad to win.
Yeah, I wanted Ishad to win too, even though I love.
I didn't really know who I wanted, but I was like, I think Ishad will, and I was like, you know what? Either way, one of them wins. I'm hyped because I like them both, and Ishad won.
Hasn't Ishad been in a shitload of matches?
Yeah, he's done probably four or 5 about the barracks. Yeah,
that's a good amount, man.
Mm-hmm. He's done a good amount of them. So I would love to see him get at least like all the way to finals night. It'd be sick.
That'd be so tight.
Yeah.
Who are you rooting for, like all the way to win? We were supposed to make brackets, dude.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Why didn't we make brackets? We should have.
Who am I rooting for?
Yeah.
I wish I had the whole list in front of me, but Ishad's one of them, dude. I would love to see Ishad win.
Yeah.
Who would I put money on?
Who you put money on? There you go.
I guess I will do that. So
we should do a bet, Grant, you and I.
Maybe Shane or I kind of want to say Shane.
I'm picking Cody. Fuck it.
Okay, we'll see which one gets further.
I think Luan may just take the whole thing
and
say fuck America.
Here's the thing: is like with all three of those people, Luan, Cody, and Shane, I just can't. I can't even picture them missing a flat ground trick.
That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna do it so solid.
Those dudes got all the tricks, but then there's like hella sleepers in there though that are like.
Morgan Smith's in it, right? Moose is really good.
Moose is so good, dude. Like, isn't PJ in there? Am I mistaken, or are we just not going to talk about fucking PJ Ladd? You know what I'm saying? Like, PJ Ladd could easily win.
Yeah. So it's gonna be crazy to see. I'm psyched on it.
Dude.
I'm hyped that the first weekend of battles were good and
the polar opposite of last year's.
Yeah, last year's took a while to get good.
Dude, they didn't really get good, man. Like last year was very forgettable for me, in my opinion. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way because I watched every fucking episode. I had some of my favorite dudes in there. I'm just saying, like, I don't really remember that. Like, they're not very memorable, is what I should say.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No,
like the commentary amongst like the two skaters was more memorable than the games themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just as an example, Aramis and fucking Bobby, hilarious. Aramis versus Mickey, hilarious.
When he does the switch double,
he's like, I haven't done that shit since I was 12 or something like that. That's hilarious.
5.
Dude, that shit is so funny. And then like just that like Dan Plunkett versus
Josh Matthews.
What's his face?
So
Josh, are you kidding me?
With so Costin.
Sick. That was like that was one of those like there's very few episodes that have this vibe to me. But that was one of them. The one that's like, you can clearly tell that these dudes are like best friends and they're just fucking around.
I love the Dan Plunkett and Josh Matthews one.
Dude, hell
yeah. Even the post-game interview in that one is so sick.
Front 180 Alley North.
I think Dan realizes that he had a cracked truck and he's like, oh, I had a cracked truck. We got to play again. Blames it on the truck.
Dude, I love Dan Plunkett footage, man. So even if we're going to watch him play skate, that's fine.
Actually, I think, that makes me think. I don't think I wrote this on the list, but Uyghur Was
Oh,
announced on Skate Metal.
Yeah, you're totally right. My bad. How did we forget that? We literally speculated that he'd go somewhere, and he went somewhere quick.
And also,
I feel like they're really similar brands, man.
Medina, can you remind me? When Mikey Taylor was on the show about 2 weeks ago, he said that Sovereign was announcing someone. I remember
at the end of this month.
Yeah, and he said that they weren't American. Did he say that they were already pro or? Remember?
Yes.
Okay, because I want to say now that I think about it, was that I've seen Jack Fardell skating Sovereign boards, and then I seen Mikey out skating with him this weekend. But Jack wasn't pro for Enjoy, if I am correct. I believe he was just am.
I could have swore Mikey said that they were adding a pro.
I thought so. To confirm that. Yeah. See.
Well, I'll confirm it for you shortly because I got a Mikey Taylor interview coming out on UnitedSkateboarding.com and on.
And the month is almost coming. It's the 28th, Mikey. Come on, the announcement's got to be soon. Right?
That's what I'm waiting for, bud.
Yeah, so it could be. I mean, whether that's who Mikey was referring to or not, Jack Fardell he's been skating Sovereigns for a while, though. I don't know if they have never really posted about him, so I don't know if they're doing like a welcome thing.
Well, it definitely would allow them to like do a welcome thing.
Yeah, right? Maybe the welcome. Yeah. So that's just something I've noticed. But moving along.
Do we finally get to talk about the fire?
Yeah, I was actually going to say that because that was next on my list.
No, we'll save it. Yeah, okay. Or say you want to go through it now?
No, we could save it. That's fine.
That's my favorite topic.
Adidas released about a 1-minute ad for the new Match Court RX, which is pretty much the regular Match Court minus the rubber toe. Who was in the ad? Daywan, Blondie, Nikel, Buznitz. I want to say that's almost it. Oh, wasn't there?
No, there's somebody else in there.
I'm drawing a blank. Enjoy. Oh my gosh, I draw so many blanks on this when we do this show live.
Yeah, because we always do it live.
What's homie's name that's on Adidas and Enjoy?
I don't fucking know. I honestly can't think of. I know that he has footage in it though. Like there's somebody in there that I didn't really know who it was.
No, well you definitely know. Nestor Judkins is who I was trying to remember. Was he in that?
It had to have been him.
I think Nestor was in there. Anyway,
it's literally someone like I didn't really recognize, and I wouldn't really recognize Nestor by his face.
Okay. Yeah, I think Nestor was in there. But yeah, I thought the ad was super sick on the tennis court. The setup they had.
Oh, it's so tight. Day one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Daywan pretty much stole the show.
Fuck, dude, stole the show. Not even pretty much. He stole the show. Blondie though, back three Manny. Fire. He also did that really good nose blunt.
Yeah. And then Nikel did the backsmith on like the stair ledges was sick.
That was
Daywan's blunt with his foot on the other side of the rail. What? I don't know how that's possible.
Dude, I kind of when he just like pulled out that rail like extension thing, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then all of a sudden, like it shows him like playing around with like a hippie jump with Dennis. Yeah. And all of a sudden he does that. Yeah, like, that's what comes out of it. The next like.
What did Dennis do? Hippie jump, Manny? That looks so sick.
Yeah, it was so tight. All the hippie jump shit was awesome. Knock does a hippie jump too, right? He does some kind of hippie jump too.
I think he just. Then the main Nikel hippie jump that comes to my mind right now is the one from the Good Homies video. Because he does one in there.
Yeah, that one's fucked. We're getting there.
So that dude, Daywan killed it in that thing.
I was hoping for MJ footy.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I didn't even write this down either. Was the MJ the ad for his match court colorway? Did you get to see that?
Well, yeah, it was weird as fuck.
You weren't into it?
It was cool. It was definitely some Mark Johnson shit. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Yeah, I wasn't like. I didn't watch it and was like, that was fucking lame.
But it was cool, yeah.
No, it was cool though.
The back nose grind to back lip on the bench that like drops to the next bench was sick.
I was gonna say the skating in it, of course, is what I came for. That's that's fucking what everyone wants to see.
Do you like the North Carolina colorway?
I love it. I think it's cool as fuck. I would never wear it. Not a chance in hell, but I think that they look fucking cool as hell. I think that when MJ did tricks with them on it looked badass.
Uh-huh.
What else was I gonna say? I think that it's really cool that Adidas let him be fucking all weird and goofy and shit
Yeah, I think
with like the shoes and the
it's cool. Yeah,
cereal and all that shit.
I'm
Okay.
not. It's not nothing I'm gonna go back and watch a bunch of times, but like I enjoyed watching it once. I thought it was funny. Um,
Yeah, that's
it was
funny.
entertaining. I wasn't bored watching it. I think
Nope.
it's. I think there's personality in it, which is always rad.
Right, and I think it's cool that a brand like Adidas let him show his personality when they did necessarily don't really need to.
Hmm. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they could have just released like Mark Johnson and a few tricks, and it would have been just as many views or whatever the fuck. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm stoked. Anytime we see Mark Johnson footage, it's always the goods. Every time I've been seeing him lately, though, I can't stop like wondering where the fuck that Brink interview is, dude.
Hopefully on its way.
Where is it? I want to
You'd
read
have.
it, bro.
I mean, think of Rob's number.
Yeah, I can read it.
Phoenix Am went down.
Sick.
Jagger Eaton took the win.
Our boy Carlos was out there.
Yeah, he kept sending me snaps of Deshaun and Zion.
Yeah, dude. Carlito
And
fucking sent me a footage of Zion that I put on United's Instagram.
that was
Dude,
sick.
that he does so many just hard ass tricks in that one run.
Did Zion? Yeah.
But he gets second, right?
No, Zion didn't place.
I thought he did. Wait, what was the
No,
placing
no.
then?
I'll pull it up right now. Phoenix.
No, wait, what the fuck is the placing then? Because I
Zion wasn't
know
in the top 3.
that's so fucking lame. I know Jack was, right? Jack got third or some shit.
Jack got 4th.
What rankings am I fucking looking at this week? My God. I know that little Jagger fucking kid won.
Here we go.
Whatever.
Jack Olson 4th, Deshaun 5th. Zion ended up in 7th.
That's so lame. That's so fucking lame.
Axel,
Why did I think he?
9th.
Oh my God. Axel's 9th. He's the 9th best.
Yeah,
AM.
I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
well, it's not based off who's the best am.
It's
Based off how
it's
they
the
skate in
best
the
AM.
finals. I didn't watch it.
It's whatever, dude. It's whatever. That little kid does a fucking nose blunt and gets a 9.99999. The fuck out of here. Zion does fucking gnarly ass tranny tricks. 0 points for Zion. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
I wouldn't say that.
7th place? Get the
Okay,
fuck
but
out
I didn't
of
see
here.
any of his runs, so I can't say anything.
I saw his
I
runs.
saw clips on Instagram. Yeah, but
And I'll
maybe
just
you saw
tell
his
you right
qualifying
now.
run or his semifinals
Whatever.
run.
No, I saw it all, bro. I watched it all. I watched it live on the click and fucking watched it on my laptop and shit. All I'm saying is Zion should have won, dude. He's getting screwed out of these contests, man.
I find that hard to believe.
Whatever.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the skill. Obviously, he does. But I'm saying,
Oh yeah, give it to Jagger again. Plan
You're
B,
acting like
baby.
I'm the judge that wants Jagger.
Red Bull. Yeah, you are. You're probably giving him the 9.99s.
What? You think I would, Mike? What are you on? What the?
Who did you want to win? You already know who I wanted to win.
I don't know, dude. There's a lot of sick AMs out there.
Did you watch it or no?
No.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah, did I watch the whole fucking thing? It was fire. It was
That's why I'm not saying anything. I like Axel. Let's see. Let me just. Okay, there's the top 12.
Axel
Tyson
it.
Bowerbank is sick.
Crushed
Yoshi
it.
Gnarly. Axel Zion's.
Oh yeah.
Zion's one of the sickest to watch. Tanner Van Bart is
shock value,
rad.
entertainment value.
Deshaun. Oh, you know what I did see on Insta? Was Deshaun go to tray flip 50 the hubba and it went into front feeble and he held on? That was tight. What else? Yeah, and I okay. The only thing I did see was the top 3 runs because they're posted on Thrasher's YouTube. I saw those. Actually, I think I might only watch first and third, but yeah,
whatever.
Watching those kind of like I don't know. Like sometimes contests are fun to watch, and other times I'm like, I'd rather like.
I just don't understand.
I probably get like 55th that I'd rather watch than whoever wins like half the time.
Yep. Ain't that the fucking truth?
Where it's like, yeah, maybe they didn't kill it in
definitely
the run, but whatever. I don't know.
I'm definitely not gonna go watch a Jagger Eaton video part right now.
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, it's not. Not one of
But
my
I'll
favorite
tell you what.
skateboarders, but I do respect that his skill is, switchback tail.
Yeah, he rips.
Gnarly tricks.
It's
Gnarly
whatever.
tricks.
I'm not mad at him. He's a great
But it's
skateboarder,
yeah,
but fucking A, man.
it's not what I think is appealing to me.
I'll type in next new wave Zion Wright.
Yeah.
Fire.
Or Jamie Foy. Or Ish.
Who's that?
Or Tyson.
Ooh, goes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I honestly don't have much to say about Phoenix because I didn't watch it. But it did make me think. It looks fun to be out there.
Yeah, we got to get out there, dude. Press pass.
Let's see.
Skate
Mike,
Fillet live.
Is there anything you want to discuss before we get to what you refer as the fire?
What else do we have on the list? Oh, those footprint insoles that were designed by Elf. Those look like not bad.
In
comparison to what we saw from those original designs, these things are like night and day, man.
I'm gonna look at
these. They look a lot like an S, like a new kind of S silhouette.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. It said that Alfonso helped design it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Which I mean, obviously, I'm backing.
Yeah, Alfonso
he designed some famous ass shoes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that people don't even fucking know about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool that you brought this to my attention because I don't know if I scrolled by. I didn't see that post. So I wouldn't have even known that he helped design that, which is rare.
Mm-hmm.
This morning you sent me a screenshot of some sort of Kelvin and
those mono and mono.
Oh, I did
those
this
mono and mono matches,
dude. Yo, Tebow versus Zion. That's gonna be tight.
Yup.
I'm hyped on that. And what was it? Daniel Vargas
Foy's in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was surprised. I was like, whoa.
Dude, have you never seen Jamie Foy skate transition?
No, I have. He's good at it, but I didn't expect
it. Yeah, he fucking murders it, dude. He does switch front blunts in training.
Yeah, that's better.
That's what the fuck? That's a head scratcher for me, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
who else was in it? Grayson Fletcher. Ooh.
Grayson's in there.
Ooh. And it's hosted by our boy.
Yeah, Andrew Cannon is in there hosting just as last year.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a sick one. I'm trying to think of a couple other names, but I'm on it right now.
It was a lot of Santa Cruz dudes.
There's a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes were returning from the first year, which is tight.
Dave Baczynski is there.
But dude, one of the techest guys on a quarter pipe.
I think that everyone was waiting to hear Cody's name, and Cody's not there.
Oh, Cody Mack.
Yeah.
Dude, Cody gets really tech on training as well.
He does shit that people don't stand a chance at doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does. I remember there's this one clip that he does half cab blunt, front side flip back in. Are you shitting me? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Billy Jackson.
Billy does that?
No, I haven't seen him do that exact one, but he does a lot of blunt variation.
Oh, I was gonna say, holy fuck, yeah, I've seen Billy get down.
Blunt big flip, half cab blunt big spin.
Yeah, I've definitely seen him do some fucked up shit. Billy Jackson, we all know he's pro as hell.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing is his name with a board on it.
Yeah, and a sponsor.
But he's Buck. That's my dude. Hey, Mike, now we're talking about it. You're gonna get some new Billy Jackson footage this weekend.
Oh no!
Right here on this YouTube channel that we're live on.
Oh my god!
Not a part, but a good amount of footage.
Oh, what?
Oh, a part's coming. No.
I know. I heard about the Billy Jackson part that everyone's gonna lose their mind over.
A lot of street footage from him as well will be
Billy's
in this video this weekend.
Billy's gonna have 8 boxes at his house the next fucking day.
I hope he deserves it.
He absolutely deserves it. He's insanely good.
Yeah, there'll be a montage this weekend that he pretty much destroys a table. Is the best way to put it, and a lot of other things, but he does kill this one table.
He's one of the best unknown names right now.
Couldn't agree more. Consistent too.
Yeah, no
Crazy to skate
shit.
with in person. Okay, so I think we might as well get to it, Mike.
Oh hell yeah, we're here.
Yeah, I think we're at
The
that point
good,
of the
the
show.
good hammies.
Yeah, Thrasher released The Good Homies, which was the video from the Sodi trip for Kyle Walker.
Oh my god,
Go ahead, Medina.
dude. Well, I mean, everyone that watched Kyle's footage and watched him win Sodi and was hyped that he won Sodi was waiting for who he was gonna go on the trip with. I remember talking to Jim about about it probably. I don't know, a few days afterward now, but we both were just like, dude, imagine the Sodi trip. And now we finally get to fucking see the Sodi trip. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Dude, it is like I got some notes, man. I got some serious notes here.
Let's
And
get
I mean, let's just be honest. It has pretty much everyone's favorite skateboarders all in one place, right?
dude. It's a solid lineup.
And no shit, right? Like, what
It's
did you
quite
have
the
the
lineup.
lineup of people that were there, the exact list?
No, but I mean, I'd seen all the Instagram
I
photos.
wrote
I,
it
I,
down
had, a, I had a
somewhere, but I
good
can't
amount.
fucking.
I knew most of. I mean,
Yeah, I
Nikel's
wrote
there,
down all of
Shad's
them.
there, Zion's there, Jackson Pills, Louis,
Don,
Peter Ramondetta, Don,
yep,
Chima,
Chima.
um, a couple other, but that's a good majority of them.
Kyle.
Oh, you know who we didn't get footage of? Oh, of course, K-Wax is there. Dustin Dolan was there.
Oh yeah, at least filming. Dad cam.
Yeah. Yep, killing it.
That
Well, I
was
guess,
tight.
I didn't take notes because I watched it 3
Oh, I
times,
did.
and a lot of the tricks are still in my head that I don't need to write down. But let's go
I've
through some
totally watched
standout
it 3
tricks,
times
Medina.
too. That's hilarious. Oh man, I mean, I definitely. There's choose. There's ones to like choose from everyone. You know what I mean? I have literally notes on every single person here. I will say that like Louis takes the hurricane grind to a different level in this.
Dude, on that tall bench.
Holy shit! How did he do it? Like, were you expecting that? Be honest.
I
No.
mean, not in general, but rolling up to it, it was like it looked like he was gonna do a board side. So it's like it's either gonna be board side something out, or I guess he's gonna get his truck on there.
I thought he was gonna do one of those board slide big spinnies.
Okay.
That's what I
Dude,
thought was
wait.
coming.
Speaking of that, I don't want to forget
Barley grind.
Jackson Pills.
Barley grind was fucked up.
Dude, Jackson Pills on that bumped like shootout rail. Board side big spin pop over. So that's dude. That's so good, so good.
That's one of your tricks too, huh?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tricks to do.
That's sick.
Which makes me even like to watch it more because I love to do it. Yeah.
So what'd you think about your boy Ishad?
I mean, I couldn't say I was hyped.
Dude,
hyped.
holy
We haven't
shit!
seen
I'm
a ton
waiting.
of street footage because it's just been a little while, which I think means they're
Yeah.
stacking it. But the hard flip on the bump over bench, unbelievable. Could not have been done.
Spot is
Could
fucked
not
up.
have been done better. It was absolutely perfect. The
I
front
really
side
want
flip
someone,
over the handrail the way he reverts after, most stylish thing.
You talking about the handrail that everyone skates?
Well, no, he did switch front side flip over that one. He did alley-oop switch front side flip.
Then
But then
which
there's
one
the
are you
other
talking?
one.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he front
that one that
lands,
everyone skates
like,
that
right when he lands, he like power sides, but all controlled. Like this, he was like, "Oh, let me just add to this front side flip." Just reverts around. I'm like, "Oh, slappy crook on that shootout ledge." What do you do?
Back
And then he
tail down that hubba
hurricaned it.
was fucking awesome.
Back tail down. Oh my, the back tail was buck.
Awesome.
Dude. Oh, the board slide on the rail that
shoots around the corner.
Yeah, that was nuts. He looked all fresh in his soccer jersey too.
I will say one thing though. I really, really, really want someone to just compile his footage from this. I just want to know how much it was because I felt like every other trick was some fucked up Ishad shit.
Ishad went in.
Like I watched it and I remember just being like, "Oh my god!" Like 5-6 different times just from Ishad.
Nikel's pop shove it over that rail is fat. Chima back 3.
Dude, fuck yeah! I was gonna say Chima back 3 was the winner, dude. Oh my god. Dog, like that's literally like that's the way it's supposed to look. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
Solid back 3. Ramondetta on that over that flat bar late front shove, all proper.
Yeah, that was awesome. I didn't even realize that he was on that trip.
Yeah, I don't know if I remembered it, but it didn't shock me because he's on rail.
What'd you think about Zion that kickflip front board that
Front board,
fucking rail?
the 540.
God. Yeah, let's not forget about the 540, dude. This
Speaking
motherfucker
of Phoenix
540.
and those 540 signs were epic. Those were so tight.
Zion back over crook, dude.
Sending it, dude. Zion went in back over crook.
Oh yeah, it's one of those edits where like we
okay,
can
the
sit here
front board.
We can list names of tricks and shit, but it's not going to do any
front
justice
board
to
to
someone
nose
listening.
mani. The front board to nose mani is one of my favorites. That's something.
Yeah, me too. Which is
that you don't see.
Which is funny.
First of all, second of all, that thing was tall. So dropping from something tall to a nose mani was hard enough, and he holds the nose mani for like the rest of the block. That was so nuts. And in a line after that sick nose grind pop out where the ledge curves like that was so tight. So sick.
I also
feel
feel like
tell he battled for it too because they got so hyped. He's like, "Oh yeah, it was worth it," and he hugged. Hey, also, sorry, I'm getting too psyched. I need to slow it down. You see, they had a Gucci belt on the whole time.
Yeah,
his shirt like pulled up, and I was like, "What?"
That doesn't surprise me at all, though.
That made me laugh.
I will say one thing, dude. For like a person, like I genuinely have never really enjoyed like a long manual clip. Like I'm kind of just like, yeah, all right, cut the shit, like pop, get out of here, you know. But like that one was fucking heavy. I think it's just because it went downhill and it was really like climatic, you know.
Yeah, I think it depends what
climactic.
Dude, front board and note, like that's so weird. That's such a weird one. And the way he did it, that trick really, really stood out to me. Especially
I totally agree.
From Kyle, because not to act like he can't get tech and can't, stuff like that, but he's a lot of the stuff you see out of Kyle is like buff, like big rails, or he's hucking stuff like that. So to see something like that that's a little different, very, very showing his board control was sick. I was psyched on that.
What do you think about Don?
The back nose grind 180 pop out where he like bonked it on that
little dude. I just like it was like a nose little tap thing, like
bonk. Yeah, that was stylish.
I have no idea how you pulled
it and Slappy back 5-0'd it.
Yeah.
Don,
my thing is, how did you pull up to that spot and choose that trick to try?
Dude, I couldn't tell you. Joe Chima nose grind 180 on that shootout ledge looks so sick too. But yeah,
fuck it, dude. We already know, man. Australian skaters are the truth, man.
Don went in, undeniably.
Yeah, that. I remember when we first. Like, I had never really. Oh hell yeah! Down that big ass stair set
to a downhill landing, and then a shot Wally's off that thing.
Dude, that's always a trick for me. That like I am not very good at that, but like the other way.
Which one?
Towards my toes, man. I'm not very good at it. I'm getting better at it.
What, half cap
practicing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're doing frontside, huh?
I love them frontside. That's like my bread and butter now, dude. I'll be doing it on everything. I'm gonna put out an edit where I frontside flip everything at Fargo. Or Faggy frontside flip everything at Fargo.
You do it over? Okay. Sick.
Yeah, I did it over a bump to barrier yesterday, and it was fucking. I felt great.
It's tight.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, we're talking about like pro skaters. I'm talking about like my shit ass tricks. Nah, dude. Kyle's front blunt. What do you think about that, boy?
That it was Buck and the rollerblade was sick.
I think he has like the best front blunts, dude. I don't know what it is, but like maybe
front blunts do stand out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just.
I think it's also because he's little as fuck, and it makes like the rail just look gigantic.
Dude, everything is done so well.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those edits where like we can sit here and we can rifle off trick names and what happened. And
we might as well just read off every trick that was done because the whole thing is insane.
Exactly. I honestly, for me, like it's.
I'll tell you one thing. We'll watch the fourth time probably tonight.
Yeah, dude. It's definitely one of those things that like if you like these dudes involved, like there's no way you're not gonna get psyched. That's what I was saying, man. Like I was like, they pretty much like fired off almost all my favorite. You're telling me you have a new dudes.
Kyle, Zion,
Louis,
Chima, Louis, like that on it.
Like, dude,
that's enough.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you're gonna add Dawn, Jackson Pills. Maybe you're not familiar, but I'll tell you what you are familiar with was the bump over fence.
Is he the one with the white Vans?
Yeah, and he kickflipped that fat bump over fence. That was like almost one trick of the year.
He's definitely he's gonna get a. he's gonna get some love this year. I think if he
He
keeps
won.
putting
I
out
think it
footage,
was.
because that
I
dude's.
think he won Aussie Skater of the Year.
Oh, he's the one.
Yeah, because I think that was him in the
Okay,
photo with Kyle when they
I
had like
remember
the
that.
I'm with Sodi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, that was so tight.
Yeah, Jackson killed it. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
that's
probably gonna
exciting.
watch that
If
after
you haven't
this.
watched, go watch it. If you've already watched it, go watch it again.
Especially if you're gonna go skate.
And
Flip that bitch on, dude. Put it on full screen. Turn your phone sideways.
and then
You
this
want all
weekend,
that.
that's great. That's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that edit. It went
Dude,
off.
we had some good video footage. It wasn't all just like news stories or whatever the fuck this week. We had some solid footage,
Solid
man.
footage, dude, which is always sick. And I'm hyped. One thing that hypes me up
Yes.
about the Barracks is it's like we get to talk about it every week for the next
Mm-hmm.
coming months. You know, it usually ends in around
Mm-hmm.
June. So a couple
And
months.
it's one of those things where we're like every round is exciting.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
there's no sleepers.
yeah, it looks like every battle is going to be a good one.
You ready for Donovan, dude? What if Donovan just says fuck everyone and does grape flips the entire time and just beats everyone?
Him versus Malto is going to be tough.
Double frontside flips, double hard flips. He literally has tricks that no one else can do.
Frontside flips. You ever done a double frontside flip?
Never even tried one. I love frontside flips too. But the way I do my frontside flip is like, it's not a lot of flick. It's more just like a lot of just my foot rolls at the right time.
I kind of know what you're talking about. I did a double frontside
Yeah.
flip once. I don't know why. We're just messing around skating flat.
That's awesome.
I told myself how to do it, but
What about a double hard? That's one of like the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
That. Dude, that would talk about having to jump high. You would have to.
I don't even get it. That's like something that
Maybe
like
out of a
you
bed.
try and it makes you feel like you don't know how to skate. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like basically when I try to do an inward heel, I don't know what the fuck it is with that trick, man. I don't stand a chance.
Really? Come on, heel flipper.
It makes me feel so stupid. I can do it fakey kind of. Like I'm getting better at it fakey for some reason that stands.
You know, sometimes that helps.
Stands, dude.
Yeah, sometimes I think it was when I first wanted to learn Impossibles like a while back. I learned how to wrap it kind of going fakey, but didn't even land them fakey. I just like got the motion.
You learned how to wrap it.
Yeah, and then just started trying them regular and then learned them.
There you go, kids.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't.
You guys want to learn?
It's weird.
You guys want to learn how to impossible like Grant? There's the fucking trick. Serious, dude. Maybe that's that. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Help me. Or with tray flips probably too, because fakey trays are kind of easier for most people to flip, but maybe they're not
can do.
that comfortable to roll away. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that helps.
That's hilarious. It's how ridiculously true that is too.
Yeah. Well.
Is that it? Did we cover?
Yeah, that's it for the list of the giveaway. So I'm gonna ship them out this weekend. We need to choose the two winners. There's gonna be one we've already selected because he was the first to comment the correct answers. That's Daniel, YouTube's Potato Plop. He commented on Skate Fillet 95. He was the first one to accurately say the tricks and the spot.
What was his YouTube name?
Potato Plop.
That's sick.
Yeah, so it was a bump over hydrant. Well, it's like a crate that's set up as a bump over hydrant. Evan did switch heel and backside flip, and Louis Lopez tray flipped it. He was the first one to comment it, so he's gonna win the shirt, wheels, and stickers. And then we kind of just waited this whole week, just so more people would enter the Instagram contest. So we'll choose it probably today's Wednesday. So we'll probably ship them out like Saturday or something. So within the next couple days.
Yeah. So you guys still have 3 more days.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do this so everyone knows if you've been slipping and haven't reposted that photo, the last day I would post it. It's Tuesday. I would post it by Thursday because we're gonna select the winner on Friday, and I don't know what time of the day I'm gonna do that. So I would just do it on Thursday. And it's Tuesday, which by the way, we're probably gonna be doing Skate Fillet on Tuesday, at least for a little while because of my school schedule changing. But same time. Yeah. So repost that image if you haven't yet and you want to win some Louis Spitfire gear. I will contact the winners and probably ship it out on Saturday. As long as you get back to me via DM, so I have your address, then they'll be shipped out Saturday.
2 days. You have 2 more days to do it.
Get on it because We're not going to wait till next week. We're actually doing it this weekend. We were going to do it last weekend, but then I was like, we might as well just give more people a chance to see it and enter. So
Totally. I agree.
which I think smart. Now more, got more entries, more people that might win some Spitfires. But that's it for Skate Fillet 96, I believe. Is that correct, Medina?
Holy shit.
Unless you got anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week with Skate Fillet 97. And yeah, that's that. Peace.